Hello, I am Nimja, and this is How Not To Be Hypnotized. This file is a non-comprehensive list of all the various ways you could go into trance. It is very important to pay attention to each and every one of them, as they may lead you into trance. The more you know about the different ways that your mind could be tricked, the more easy it is to avoid going into a nice, deep, relaxing state. One of those ways is, of course, the changing of my voice, going from a more conversational style to something more gentle and deep. It is a lot easier to listen to your mind quiet down when the voice that you listen to sounds calm as well. But before we begin with very specific examples, there are a few things that you could do before you even begin to listen. I wonder if you have. For example, you could read the description and other details of something that you're about to listen to. This can help you be aware of what is going to happen. It can, of course, also has the unintentional side effect of making you excited or eager to listen, because the ideas themselves speak to something. Another thing, if a transcript is available, then looking through it can be very helpful. To avoid going into trance too easily, it can help to skim, to look at different parts of the transcript instead of reading the whole thing at once. It might still pull you down a little bit through some of the phrases that you see. However, I'm sure you can manage one way or the other. A different solution is to read the transcript backwards, yet this also has some minor risks. A count up, for example, suddenly becomes a count down, going from more aware into less and less aware. Going from a state that slowly returns you to awareness to a more deeper, relaxed one. So once you've actually decided to listen to something, to give it a moment of your time and possibly some enjoyable sensations, there are a lot of things that can happen. If you want to be aware how not to be hypnotized, you shouldn't be paying too close attention to every word. Following each and every word with full focus is a surefire way to really quickly go into trance. The more concentrated you are, the more attention you have on each and every word. Well, I'm sure you get the idea by now. So, one of the most important things is that you shouldn't, under any case, focus on what's being said. Focus on the words, the meaning of those words, and the different ways in which they could be interpreted. Focus on how language is being played with, how it toys with your interpretation and affects your mind. Oh, and I should mention, this isn't a resistance game. If it was, it would just give you more desire to want to participate. If this was in fact a resistance game, you would have to focus one way or the other, because to resist, you also have to be aware of the thing that you're resisting. A little bit like not thinking about how nice a deep trance could be is incredibly difficult without imagining the thing you're trying not to think about. That actually brings us very nicely into the next part, breathing. A lot of meditation and hypnosis focuses on breathing, slowing it down, pacing it, letting it happen in specific intervals. Is it possible to be aware of your breathing without slowing it down? Can you follow it without influencing it? Can you pay attention to your breathing without focusing on it too strongly? Consciously breathing does make it more difficult to not focus. So in a way, you shouldn't pay attention to your breath. You shouldn't pay any attention to how it feels to breathe. Even the sensations in your chest, the muscles, the flow of air, all things you shouldn't be paying attention to. And of course, often after the feeling of breathing and pacing you down, there's this sensation of heaviness or lightness. Some hypnosis focuses on making you more heavy, letting your muscles relax to the point where everything just kind of sinks into a more comfortable place, so relaxed that the very notion of lifting your hand or moving a leg is just too much effort. On the other hand, there's also this sensation of lightness that a lot of trance plays with, becoming so light that it's like your mind is floating away, drifting among the clouds. Perhaps it would help if you stay somewhere in the middle, hovering somewhere between heavy and floaty, not quite sinking or drifting away, just sort of weightless. Something else that's also often used is asking you to stare, to focus with your eyes on an object nearby, or perhaps a wall that is nice and simple. And the more easily you stare, keeping your focus on a single point, letting the rest sort of fade away into a blur of unawareness, it is a very easy way to guide someone into trance. On the other hand, to avoid accidentally staring at something, it might help to simply close your eyes, as that's one way to ensure that you're not accidentally catching yourself staring pleasantly at a single place, a single point, focused with a certain mindlessness that creates a blissful blankness spreading through your mind. It's much easier to do that with your eyes closed. Another way that a hypnotist may attempt to influence you that can be accidentally very conducive for trance is a simple task. For example, imagine that I asked you to lift one of your hands and focused on the inside of your palm, opening your eyes and focusing on the center of your palm, and imagining that there's a certain energy, a feeling, a sensation in the center of your palm that seems to slowly draw it closed. And it almost happens automatically. Imagine how you could participate without even thinking about it, and focusing on not focusing, making sure that you're not too heavy or too light. And I wonder what would happen if you imagined your hand slowly closing, holding on to the last thoughts you had, and then a moment where your hand just drops in a sort of blissfully blank place. The rest of you, of course, not hypnotized. You're still awake, even with your body being sort of relaxed and nice. You're still aware of what's happening, following along with the words, going with the flow. Maybe you can even glance at your hand. Whether it's open or closed, you can feel a certain sensation spreading, drifting, sinking. And of course, the most important part of how not to be hypnotized is to not enjoy how much peace of mind it gives you when trance slowly pulls you down, giving no thought to that state of serenity when hypnosis helps you to sort of let go of your thoughts, leave behind anything else that kind of doesn't matter right now, drifting into a state of listening and letting things drift, drop, fall deeper. And when you wake, there's one more important thing I wanted to tell you, because one of the most powerful tools in hypnosis is something called fractionation. Rather than bringing you into trance a single time, letting you go down into that nice state of blissful blankness where your eyes kind of naturally close, your thoughts stop and drop, drift, being pulled back to awareness from that, awake and more alert, feeling what's happening to your body, and then being brought back down, just down deep. It's such a powerful hypnotic tool, something that can easily guide you into an incredibly deep and satisfying trance. In fact, the more times you go down, the more you might find your body relaxing and just wanting to go with the flow, your mind left behind, unimportant right now. And when the hypnotist tells you to wake, it sort of slowly comes back a little bit, just enough to be aware before you drop back down again. A sensation of floating further down, allowing the weight that heaviness to float ever lighter into nothingness, breathing, listening, paying attention without paying attention, almost as if listening is happening automatically. And the more you know about how this works, the more easily you can recognize the signs. You might even enjoy it so much that once you recognize a reaction in your body, this feeling of trance, this enjoyment of relaxation, that it becomes easier. As you recognize signs of trance, it guides you into trance, hypnotized by the effects of hypnosis. Now lastly, one thing that definitely helps is a count up. And when I do, you'll find yourself returning to awareness nice and refreshed. And I hope you'll feel at least more familiar with some of the ways you can be guided into trance. 1, 2, slowly waking. 3, 4, more aware. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, almost awake. And 9, 10, wake. And now that my tone is more on the conversational spectrum, you'll also find your mind returning to a more alert state, aware of how you're feeling, your body's heaviness or lightness fading away back to a neutral state. And I hope you've had fun exploring how not to be hypnotized again and again. Thank you.